All right, now this really is just an opportunity to look into how petty and small minded and ridiculous Donald Trump really is. Despite the fact that he won the election, he just can't get over the fact that there were pollsters who dared to show that he might lose, particularly this one in the state of Iowa, because this woman usually is pretty right on the money, but she wasn't this go round. But instead of just getting over that, and or first and foremost, he shouldn't have given a damn about this in the first place because he's a 78-year-old man. But again, you won the election, man. So like, what's really the problem? But this also goes to show that Donald Trump just is not interested in the job whatsoever. Way, way less interested than he was in being president in 2016. Donald Trump has no real legitimate interest in doing this. So let's go ahead and check this out, okay? Trump kicks off revenge presidency by calling for full investigation of Pollster, who predicted him losing in red state days before his election win. Yeah, what would that? An investigation? What are you investigating? What exactly are you looking into? Her methods. Her methods are out there for people to see. We already know how she took her poll, but again, who cares? Who cares? Donald Trump cares because he's an incredible idiot. All right, so Donald Trump has fiercely ordered a full investigation on a shocking forecast made by an Iowa pollster shortly before his November 5th election win. The MAGA leader believes possible election fraud may have occurred after Ann Seltzer of Seltzer and Company conducted a survey showing Kamala Harris winning the predominantly red state by a 3% lead over Trump. Again, election fraud. What do you mean election fraud? Again, he is a child. This dude he is a child. He is the most fragile person I've ever seen. You won the election. No one is thinking about this. Nobody cares but you because he's even though he won, it just goes to show how big of a loser this dude is. And mind you, now, despite little stuff like this, now that he won, there's no election rigging. There's no rigging. But in 2020, when he lost, oh, it was all fake. You can't trust the electoral system. But now, of course, you can trust it because he won. All right, so we continue. The Des Moines Register Mediacom survey taken just days before the election found Harris with the 47% support, while Trump only had 44%. Iowa, once a Democratic stronghold for Barack Obama, had shifted to the Republican column in the last two election cycles and was not expected to be a battleground state in the 2024 race. While Trump cruised to victory in Iowa's popular and electoral votes for the third straight election, he took to his social media website, Truth Social, to announce he would still be investigating Seltzer for potential fraud. He wrote, "A totally fake poll that caused great distrust and uncertainty at a very critical time. She knew exactly what she was doing. Thank you to the great people of Iowa for giving me such a record breaking vote, despite possible election fraud by Ann Seltzer and the now discredited newspaper for which she works. An investigation is fully called for." Election interference because it showed me losing. It's just a poll, dude. Like at the end of the day, elections are about getting people to go vote. That's what happened, bro. More people voted for you. You not only did you win Iowa, you won the whole thing. And not only did you win the electoral college, you won the popular vote in this too. So like, it's just again, he is a child. He is a child. At the time, Trump accused Seltzer of oversampling Democrats to create the illusion that Harris was ahead in Iowa. He did, however, end up beating the Democratic candidate by over 13 points. So again, like, dude, why do you give a damn? What? Because he's an idiot. That's why. Seltzer, Iowa's polling queen, who has conducted Des Moines Register surveys for decades, had accurately predicted every presidential outcome since 2008. Of course, you're going to get some wrong sometimes. And she got this one wrong. And it's okay. Like, no one cares but you. She announced her retirement on Sunday after her latest results missed the mark by a wide margin, saying she was leaving the register to focus on polling for other clients. She said, "Over a year ago, I advised the register I would not renew when my 2024 contract expired with the latest election poll as I transitioned to other ventures and opportunities. Would I have liked to make this announcement after a final poll aligned with election day results? Of course. It's ironic that it's just the opposite." And this is what we just read. A totally fake poll. No, it's not a fake poll. It just wasn't right. And again, what are you even going to investigate? He doesn't know. He's just a stupid idiot. Okay, well, let's continue before I start cursing. Seltzer continued, polling is a science of estimation. The science has a way of periodically humbling the scientist. So I'm humbled, yet always willing to learn from unexpected findings. She also admitted to her research being totally wrong after Trump's landslide win, adding, I told more than one news outlet that the findings from this latest poll could actually energize and activate Republican voters who thought they would likely coast to victory. Maybe that's what happened. In an attempt to defend her strategy, Seltzer said the poll findings produced for the Des Moines Register and Mediacom did not match what the Iowa electorate ultimately decided in the voting booth today. She also said there was nothing changed to the data taken, saying during a CNN appearance when former President Trump said we interview more Democrats, well, that's what came out of our data. We did nothing to make that happen. Seltzer added, I'm a big believer in keeping my dirty fingers off the data. So we did it the way, hold on. So we did it when he won in our final poll twice in two election cycles, very same method. Again, you won the election, dude. What are you even going to investigate? What are you going to find? Her methods are out there for people to see. She interviewed tens of thousands of people going to this poll. It just wasn't right this time. And even though you won by 13 points and you won the whole thing, that's not enough for you because he is an incredibly fragile, malignant narcissist. Hey now, thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and it really helps to support what we do here.